It's that time of the day where we like to say it's score predictions time.
Let's go.
In the last episode, we had the good old French Bertie on, so let's get to the scores. The guest in French Bertie gets a big old 5 points, and I've had a stink of a lifetime. I got 0. But anyway, we are off into game week 3 and we start with Borehamwood versus Aldershot. Borehamwood secured Borehamwood secured a 2-2 draw against Notts County, who are looking brilliant this season. They're looking like they'll be pushing on into that top 3, potentially going for the league. It's a fast shout, but Borehamwood are looking like they're doing wonders this season, so I feel like it's going to be a very tough game for Aldershot. Aldershot, on the other hand, just lost 1-0 to Chesterfield, a very narrow defeat after a 60th minute goal, and it was heartbreak. We did very well, we held on well, we had a few chances but unable to convert. We're just lacking in that final third, just that final bit of quality that we really needed. However, Aldershot will get a draw this game. My score prediction is Aldershot 2, Borehamwood 2. Aldershot are bound to get points eventually, I promise. In the next game, we have Bromley versus Torquay, and after that 0-0 draw to Altrincham, Bromley have 1 point so far this season. Thanks to a McGavin goal, Torquay managed to beat Halifax 1-0, putting some points on the board for this season, and I think they're going to get some more points today. It's going to be a very tight game, but Torquay have looked the better of the two teams so far this season. Torquay 2, Bromley 1. And in the next game, we have by far the game of the game week 3. It's Chesterfield versus Wycombe. Chesterfield managed to get over the line against Aldershot with that 1-0 victory. It was a late goal. I mean, to be fair, they were robbed of a goal when it clearly crossed the line, but the referee / the lino did not decide to give it. And Wrexham just drew 1-1 to Yeovil, so Chesterfield have the momentum going into this game. As well as this, Chesterfield are at home, so they do get the home advantage. This is a tough one to predict. It's going to be a very hard one. If my score prediction track record's anything to go by, then I'll probably get it wrong. However, I believe in myself for this one. It's going to be Chesterfield 2. Kabongo Shamanga is back. He's going to bag a goal. Wrexham 1. Don't come at me, please. In the next game, we have Eastleigh versus Dagenham and Redbridge. And one thing I will say is Dagenham and Redbridge have not had the start to the season that they were hoping for. They are just coming off the back of a 2-0 defeat to Woking, and after drawing to Gateshead on the opening day of the season, they are not looking very good going into this match. Eastleigh, on the other hand, picked up their first 3 points of the season after a 59th minute Abrams goal, securing the 3 points. Will they do it again today? I don't know. Although they've had a very bad start to the season, I think this is the game where Dagenham and Redbridge get their first 3 points of the season. So that is why I'm saying Dagenham and Redbridge 1. Eastleigh 0. Next up, we have the Shaman versus Southend. And for me, this is only going one way. Why do I keep saying that? Halifax are one of 2 teams, the other one being Aldershot, to have picked up 0 points in the opening 2 games. Heartbreak. Southend, however, have just come off the back of a 1-1 draw against Slihull Moors and only narrowly losing to Borehamwood in the opening day of the season. They're looking like they can get some points here. Southend, going into this game, are looking by far the better team, and that is why I am backing them to get their first 3 points of the season. It's going to be Southend 1, Halifax 0. Following on from that, we have Gateshead versus Notts County, and although they haven't had the greatest start to the season, I feel like Gateshead are going to lose their first game today. In their opening 2 games against Dagenham and Redbridge and Barnet, Gateshead have secured 2 draws, 2 points, which is a lot more than I expected, to be fair. I expected 0 points to have that, to be honest, because I backed them to go down. Notts County coming off the back of a 2-2 draw against the Wood. They're going to win. They're going to win this game, let's be honest. I mean, if they don't, then I think they should just retire. Gateshead get their first loss of the season today, and that is why I'm saying Notts County 2. Gateshead 0. Next up, it's Maidenhead versus Altrincham. And wow, it's the teams I'm backing down to doing so well. What is this? Maidenhead just secured a 3-2 win over Skunkthorpe when they were bloody 3-0 up. What is going on? If it wasn't for Joe Nuttall over my face, it would have been a bloody disaster. Yes, they almost let it slip, but let me just say it like this. They were 3-0 up by half time. Altrincham, however, have had 2 draws so far, and I feel like they're going to get another one in this game. Maidenhead 1, Altrincham 1. Next up, we have the battle of the newly promoted side. It's Maidstone versus Dorking. Maidstone, after being 1-0 down, went on to secure their first 3 points of the season after 2 corny goals. No pun intended. Scoring 2 goals inside 2 minutes. It's not a bad way to get your first 2 goals. Dorking, however, were 3-0 down against Oldham in the 5:20 BT kickoff. They got 2 back. Alfie Rutherford hitting the score sheet again, but unable to secure a draw. I think Alfie Rutherford is going to score again. However, I do not think that any team will be able to secure the 3 points. I'm going with the draw. My score prediction is 2-2. Following on from that, we have Oldham versus the mighty Stones. And for me, I think Oldham will narrowly edge this. Oldham just coming off the back of a 3-2 victory over Dorking, beating them on the BT Sport kickoff. However, Wealdstone just lost 1-0 to Eastleigh. It's going to be a tight one. That's what she said. But it's going to be a victory for Oldham. In the penultimate fixture of the day, we have Woking versus Scunthorpe. And fair play to Woking. They finally get their first 3 points of the season. They managed to secure a nice 2-0 victory over Dagenham and Redbridge. In Scunthorpe, they lost 3-2 to Maidenhead. 2 goals from Mr. Nutter, and I think he's going to score again. I think Scunthorpe will get back to their winning ways. It's going to be Scunthorpe 2, Woking 1. Down with the Scum. In the last game of the day, we have Yeovil versus Barnet, and this is going to be a bit more exciting than expected. Yeovil coming off the back of a nice 1-1 draw against Wycombe. That's going to give them a load of confidence going into this match, and I believe they'll be able to get another draw, at least. Barnet ended up drawing 2-2 to Gateshead after being 2-0 up. They're going to be disappointed with that one, especially after winning their first game of the season. But 4 points in a 3rd place so far for Barnet is not too bad, especially where everyone's predicting them to finish. For me, Yeovil have the momentum going into this match. They have just, as I said earlier, come off the back of a draw against Wrexham, and I feel like that they're going to Actually, you know what? No, I'm going to change my score prediction last minute. I feel like Barnet, they've started off the season brilliantly, and they're going to get a draw out of this one. It's going to be Yeovil 1, Barnet 1. We do have one last fixture. However, it is being played tomorrow. Yes, I'm filming this video. I'm putting it out on the same day. Don't roast me in the comments, please. But it's Slihull versus York. And wow, what a start to the season Solihull have had. Solihull just drew against Notts County, and they're looking brilliant going into this season. We're 2 games in. What am I talking about? York just lost 2-1 to Maidstone, and I think they're going to lose again. Solihull are too strong for them. I can't get my words out. However, I think Solihull are going to win 3-1. Josh Kelly to get 2. Andrew Dallas with the other. That's it for today's score predictions. We weren't able to secure a guest, seeing as it was on such short notice. I completely forgot that there were Tuesday fixtures as well. However, we will have a guest secured for the next episode. I'd like to thank you very much for watching. Let me know down in the comments section how many points you think I will get this week. No cheating, because by the time this is out, the games probably would have started already. Wait, no. Oh, I'm so unorganised. Anyway, I'd like to thank you all very much for watching. Like, comment and subscribe. And I will see you in the next one. Let's go!